so I can turn the music off.
Okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the Reality TV Takeover with Lynn and Linda. We are excited to be here. Welcome to our first
Hey,
Reality TV Takeover. Welcome, Linda.
what's up?
We've been talking about this for a while now, have we not?
Yeah, we have, and it's about time we did it. I mean, I think it's going to be fun. It'll be interesting. It'll be good to get feedback from people.
Yes, yes. We plan to do all sorts of weird, wild, and fun things. And happy Saturday night to everybody. Thank you for being here. This is going to definitely be a interactive show. We've got a lot of wild and fun things we're going to do with this. This is not just going to be a it's going to be a spoiler thing, and a bunch of things are going on. So this is just as much your show as it is our show, and it's going to be a catch up and things. But I want to take a minute out because we cover the whole reality of TV takeover and reality of stuff. And today is Acknowledge Your Dog Day. But I want to take a moment. Bob Barker passed away today, and it's how ironic that it happens to be on, acknowledging your
Yeah,
pet today. So, and he always
right,
says,
because he was really big
yeah,
with
and have your pets
spay and
spayed or
neuter your
neuter.
animals,
So
and
yeah,
yeah.
so God bless you. And so we're right now we're talking about Big Brother, but we're gonna definitely have more than their Big Brother coming out this season. So um, if you give permission to StreamYard, which I'll have to do that in the group. Thank you, Facebook user. We don't know who you are, but we're happy that you're here.
Hi,
So
Facebook user.
and yeah, so welcome here, Facebook user. And so we are super excited. There's just so much to cover, and we're late at the game for the season. And so I brought a lot of different things up for the season. And yeah, Jody, thank you for being here. Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Jody.
And we're so happy to be here. So we're gonna throw a lot of stuff at you, and you guys are probably new to all my productions. I am notorious for surprising my and hi Ricky, thanks for being here. I'm
Hi, Rick.
notorious on how I produce shows and what I do in my shows, and you'll get really used to knowing that even my co-host like Linda doesn't know half the stuff I do on my
Nice.
shows. But I'm going to start out just being funny, and she does know about this. But I did notice that there was we had Izzy there, and people said
Oh my
stuff
god.
about Izzy and that. But they didn't sell just one of these recliners. They happen to sell two
Oh my
recliners,
gosh.
and that's all I'm going to say about that. So and people just know that don't believe everything you see on the internet, because
That's hilarious.
especially with Lynn around, you just never know what's going to happen. And
That's
so
so funny.
so so again, you just never know. So but let's get over and talk really quick about Thursday and what's happened. What do we know so far about the Big Brother for this week?
Well, the dictator is gone. Bye bye, Heisem.
Oh, speaking of dictator, you mean this person? Dun dun
Yeah,
dun.
that would be him.
You
The
mean
crazy
this guy?
guy. Yep.
Oh
Good old
man.
Heisem. He's
Y-
out of there.
You
Bye bye,
know,
baby.
all I know is this guy, he really, I mean, they flopped a lot. Makes me wonder if the producers had something to do with people were getting pissed off because we really
Ding,
didn't
ding,
know.
ding, ding, ding.
I mean,
You hit it.
and all I know is that people were really going to get mad because I think it was set up really nice that he didn't have a chance to play, right? He didn't have a chance to play, and
In the
if
HOH.
yeah, for
Oh,
the
the
HOA,
veto.
the veto.
Right.
I mean, if they didn't get him now out, they would have kicked themselves all through the season.
Yeah, for oh my gosh, for sure. But he didn't want to play in veto. So it
Yeah,
was perfect.
he was a
But
little
he did
cocky though.
yeah, he was very cocky. He called himself the king. But the other thing is he said he would throw the veto comp
Yeah.
because he didn't want to win. So it was perfect. It was
Yeah.
absolutely perfect. It went
Well,
down
I
perfectly.
mean, was it him at first that said something about he thought it would be great if the professors of the older people would win? And he had a point there, but then he was
Yeah,
trying to be like in charge of all the elders, right?
yeah. Well,
So
that's the problem with him. He thought he was the ruler.
yeah,
It was a great blindside.
yeah,
Who
and
is that? It just says Facebook user.
if you guys could let us know who you guys are, I guess I'm gonna have to make sure that you guys know um, that StreamYard needs to know permission, and I should have posted on there for StreamYard needs to know who you guys are for us to know. So we apologize. We don't know exactly who you are, so let us know who you guys. Oh, it's Peggy.
Oh, hey,
So
Peggy.
yeah, so just put like your first name next to your comment so we can acknowledge you. And we're gonna do some really fun things going forward. Like we'd like to, and if you'll message me, um, like this week, I do know that one of the members liked if you would like mail me like a 10-second to 30-second video of what you liked that was funny in the week. I'd like to post those in on our show on a Saturday night. And now I'm flopping everywheres here, but you guys remember this?
Jag.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so sad for him right now
Why? Why are you sad?
because he's on the block.
Oh, he is on the block. Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah, give me stats. So what happened after we got out of Hisam?
well,
Oh,
they went in to do the HOH, which was the pressure cooker, which
yep. And
hasn't been done in 18 years.
I think I got a
18
picture.
years.
Is
There
this
it is.
okay?
Right there. And they missed it. I mean, because the original one was 14 hours,
Okay.
and I think, and somebody in that's watching or commenting can correct me if I'm wrong. They missed it by just 10 minutes or something, maybe less.
Okay.
They went like 13 hours and 50 something. I'm not 100% accurate on the exact time.
Uh-huh.
But they were trying to break the record. But the funny thing is, within an hour, I think an hour and a half, Sari was out, and then her son, then Jared, was out immediately following her. What was up with that? Is that a production step in?
I don't know. So I want to ask the audience. I want to ask you guys that are watching. What do you think of this whole series? Siri and his her son. I mean, I don't know. I just think it was. I'm not impressed putting a survivor with their son in this.
No.
I don't even know what their means or their madness or the purpose of sticking them in there. And she's just trying to be a floater in there. I think. So Peggy says Jag had to wear the stupid costume. I don't think that was fair.
Yeah, he had to wear it for a week.
Yeah.
1 week.
So but yeah, I thought Felicia did a good job. I know we're going back to because we're trying to make up for last week with Hisam there, but I thought she did a good job trying to console and keep him calm through that. And I think
for sure.
I think she did a really good. Oh, now Jody's coming up here. I think he needs to play his own game without Mama.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
agree too. And I wish they wouldn't bring in people that have already been on TV, newbies only. I agree.
Who is this?
And I don't know who this is, so I don't know. And we got to fix this whole thing with the Facebook. I apologize that, but if you put your name to give you credit, we'd really appreciate that.
I agree with that comment. I mean, unless they're doing
like all Survivor and Amazing Race and all challengers and all that, they should put challengers and all the. Yeah, I agree, but it's not fair to.
Right now on the Challenge USA, you've got Survivor, Big Brother, The Amazing Race, and Challenge Vets. So that type of a setting and a competition show is perfectly fine.
Right.
you
And
know.
Peggy,
But
yeah,
Big Brother is different. It is a huge advantage.
yeah,
It
and
is.
I don't think and it's funny because it is easy to pull those people off and say, you know what, we want a new player. It's easy to say, well, they're vetted in, and they have the fame, and there's advantages for people to get together and say we don't want that kind of person to win. So I mean,
Oh,
that's
for sure.
that there's all
Yeah.
those different advantages. So maybe it's played that way, but it just all
Corey.
depends. I mean, like even back in the day of Biggest Loser, the Biggest Loser isn't really the winner. It's basically a popularity thing,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, yeah, most
you know, and
definitely.
and if popularity doesn't win, what do they all of a sudden? Hey, let's get a gimmick to bring this person back. I mean, like
Yeah.
Janelle and all those people. I mean, they
Yeah.
bring people back when shit doesn't go the way they want it to. What happens?
Yeah.
They always say we
Exactly.
gotta flip the play. Expect the unexpected. That's
Yeah.
where that
Well, yeah, I
comes in.
agree. I agree 100%. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, you want to, that's their gimmick, expect the unexpected.
right.
But, I mean, people were commenting and saying, oh, well, they had the twins. That was a totally different scenario. They weren't in the house together at first.
Oh, you know what? I was going to make a point that I noticed because, of course, I watch you. Okay, I'm in Montana, and when you come on live, I'm like, shit, it's just coming on here. So I try to watch you. I'm trying to watch this. It's just like
Yeah, yeah.
it's no advantage point, and I like spoilers, so it's always great. So I'm always behindhand. You're watching it. It's very frustrating. But one thing I did notice this Tuesday was that Julie Chang come in and says, there is the flip, or there is, she gave a clue that
Yeah.
there was a blind side. She confirmed the blind side, which made me realize that it was bullshit that they were playing around and getting people pissed off.
Yeah.
That there
Yeah.
wasn't going to be a blind side. So that was production making everybody flop when they were
Yeah.
keeping the original, because I was like, no, she was confident that the vote was going to go, as opposed to saying, we're not sure where the vote's going to go. So I'm
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
that was a rig there just to get
Yeah.
people to watch. And
It kinda
they're
sounded
not
that
playing it where everybody's watching it at the same time. It's not fair. It just isn't fair.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hey, Kelly.
You want to read that?
I think they have an unfair advantage by having already been on a reality show, but I feel Derek had an unfair advantage by being an undercover cop, and I love Derek. Oh,
But
okay.
that was but that was his own personal play to do that. Again,
Yeah.
like the Facebook user said here, production always has a hand in the game. I
Oh,
don't
I
doubt
agree.
that.
I agree.
I
What's
don't.
up, Kelly? I
Yep.
agree. I totally
I
agree with that. They do. They have to. They have
Yeah.
to. Did production ever step in when Heisam he called, excuse my language, everybody, he called Riley a white bitch. I love it that we can curse.
StreamYard, yeah.
Yeah, and he said some other pretty crappy things
Yeah.
about people. Why didn't they step in then? They stepped in when Luke
Yep.
almost dropped the N-bomb,
Right.
which he stopped himself, which was a good thing.
Yeah.
It was 100% wrong. He shouldn't do. You're on national TV, people. People hear
Right.
you 24/7. But the thing is, Kirsten said it before Luke did. They did nothing to her.
Right.
So, when they say production steps in, why isn't production stepping in certain
Well,
moments?
that's the thing, though. It's whoever's going to squeak out loud, right? So let's say something happens in the middle of the night and the fans aren't watching the screen and it slips. Then
Yeah.
guess what? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Then they let it go.
They drop F-bombs left and right.
Exactly. They let it go. And what was it? It's just like, oh, let me see. I have a little video here. And I'm gonna end up with a lot of videos to share. But look at the.
Meanwhile, him telling us he could do that for days was saying how long.
I could stand there. I was going to stand there until next Sunday.
Stop that. Jared.
Oh my
Shady.
Stop that.
Oh my God. Blanket
A
time.
blanket?
BB after dark.
It seems real bright out here. He said, stop that.
And this Jerry.
Damn, Mr. Big is a snitch.
Mr. Big.
Mr. Big is a snitch.
Mr. Big.
I guess they said this live TV. Cut that shit out.
I am
Oh,
crying.
my God.
Oh,
This is the stuff you can expect on this show. We're gonna steal stuff. We're gonna take stuff. We're gonna play stuff. You know. So But anyhow, this is what's gonna be is on Saturday night. We're just gonna share stuff. If you want to see it here, let us know. We'll grab it and share it, and we'll get you guys' names on here so we can acknowledge you. But we're planning to have some fun here. We thank you guys for just showing up with us here. Linda, I want to recognize you for over the years. You gave iClick TV a lot of your time and your passion, and you really are up to date. And I on behalf of everybody that's been watching you, I want to thank you for always giving me. I get pissed off that I'm originally from New York. Here I am, Montana, and always got to wait. You've always been a sense of resource for me, and I love and appreciate you for that. So from the bottom of my heart, I always thank you for always having the answer. Even though I come in every freaking time late and I'm like, who won? You always take time, even though you said it 10 freaking times. You've always given me the answer.
Lynn should be entering any minute asking questions.
And yet I'm still trying to watch it over here. And back in the day, 20 years ago when all this started, I don't know if you've ever watched it back then, but it used to be CBS. We'd go to the chats and we'd be in chat rooms.
Yeah.
And I was on that shit like nobody's business. I loved the chat rooms. I mean,
they still have them when you're watching the live feeds if you watch it on a computer.
Right. But I got out of that mode. I got out of that mode. But I used to have some really good friends, and I used to watch that stuff, all the stuff. Oh, somebody said something about Evil Dick.
Evil Dick
cheated on the competition, and production said nothing. Yeah, because you know what? People loved watching Evil Dick. I mean, my kids were. He was TV. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People loved watching that.
But you know what? They call him Evil Dick, but like somebody compared Hisam.
Hi, Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Deborah's I produce.
There's a big difference for me between Hisam and Evil Dick. Hisam was just a bully and mean. Evil Dick just did it for laughs. Like you know what I mean? Like Josh used to bang the pans to piss people off.
Yes.
But Evil Dick started that as a joke to wake people up, Yep. Hi, Deborah.
Hey, Deborah. Deborah, I produce her show, The Find It. And thank you for one of my, I produce her show, and she comes on my other shows that I do and stuff. And she knows I do some funny, interesting stuff on these shows. So I love coming into this platform now and getting into this audience and bringing some fun antics to the reality stuff. Hey, did everybody know that Red has actually a TikTok that he does some interesting stuff? And I found this one. He talks about s'mores. This is hilarious.
Hey, we're making hillbilly s'mores. What you're gonna need is a marshmallow, some good Tennessee whiskey, at least 100 proof. I got this right here about 130 for the flavor. Now, you're gonna take your stick and put it in your marshmallow. Your stick. Put in your marshmallow. We're gonna dunk it right down in that Tennessee whiskey right there. Get that good flavor on top of that. Now I have pre-lit what's on this lid right here because it's a little bit of that whiskey right there in that lid. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna roast that delicious marshmallow right and over top of that goodness right there. Get it nice and fluffy. Look at all that right there. Now some people like some burnt and whatnot, but me personally, I like mine just right. Brown perfectly all the way around. I never was one to catch them on fire. That and there's pushing it.
I have to go check out his TikTok. Linda? He has a weed farm too. He has a distillery and a weed farm.
He's funny. He's pretty funny.
Yeah, he is funny. So,
but that other video that's out there, about him, was that his daughter? That was pretty.
No, he's got a wife. This is his wife.
Yeah, but
This,
she looked like she was 18.
I know. Check this out. No, check this out.
Hey guys, Red and Allie Mae here, and today is a very special day. Today is actually Allie Mae's 21st birthday, guys. So I want all of you to give her some big old birthday wishes, and what we're going to do for y'all is a good old birthday strawpedo. Now, it is her 21, guys. Now, that's the big birthday, right? So we're going to go out and we're going to get buzzing like a 25-pound bumblebee. All right? That's what our plan is for today. But what I'd like you guys to do, man, I got so many followers out there, send her some birthday wishes. Maybe even send her a birthday drink. I got Venmo and Cash App and all that good stuff, guys.
Well, he is to her, but she's legal. That's all I could tell you.
I thought that was his daughter. I don't
know.
That?
I've never seen s'mores like that. What can I tell you?
Neither have I, Peggy. That's hilarious.
Oh, and this is Miss former Miss Elite, Miss USA.
Hi, Laura.
So hi, Laura. And so, and then Jody says here, I'm only 30 minutes from Gothenburg, where Red Blizz from. There you go. So yeah, so he's got over 600,000 followers. So he's a somebody. He's a somebody somewheres. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so all I'm doing is I'm finding the dirt on these people, and I'm gonna bring it over to you on Saturdays. You know, from all different spectrums so that I can find, and you know, just like his mugshot right here.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
And I found this too. Did you guys see this?
That I saw that.
Izzy is Siri's daughter.
Sending that to you. I'm glad you found it. That's
hilarious. But you know what's weird is, seriously, I don't think that's possible, but whatever. But you know, I did hear, and I'm not sure about this, but Siri, I mean, I just don't see the resemblance.
We need an armpit of Siri to see if she's got hair under there.
Well, you know, maybe back when she was on Survivor, that could be her.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But meanwhile, Siri's trying to get along with Blue right now.
Because that's who Jared is bopping along with.
Yeah. So, but you know, I don't know what's good. But you know, I hear Izzy really likes the other guy. Peggy says it seems like most of them are known online. Yep.
Yeah, isn't Blue a brand ambassador or something?
Something like that, yeah. And then I'm just wondering about, so what do we know about the competition and who's
the feeds are still down. I don't have any info. I've been out most of the day with my daughter.
So is this correct? Is this the latest information?
Yes, exactly.
So the nomination,
they're playing. They're those are the ones that are playing in the veto comp.
Okay.
Tonight.
All right.
Still, the feeds are still down. So.
And Laura says Riley was her girl.
I loved Riley, Laura. I thought. I mean, she was a little over the top sometimes, but she was funny. You know, she was fun. She had a great energy. And
well, they did tell her about Siri, so I don't think she's probably going to come back.
No, she's not coming back. Heisem knows about Siri also. And
yeah.
Jared.
And you know, this guy right here really had a thing for Siri. Where is he? Where's Mr. Hubba Hubba? I mean, Mr. Riley.
Oh, Riley. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Fine. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, but Izzy really has a thing. Now,
my God.
Izzy really said, you know, she would be very interested. So yeah, there's many people here that were team. Yeah,
Team Riley. But Izzy was funny because when they dropped the goop on him and stuff, she's like, she made a comment. I'm 99.9% for women, but there's that 0.1% for Matt, right?
Matt, yep.
Oh my God, go, girl. I really want to like her, but
you know, but somebody said I saw in the feed somewhere that said that Izzy would turn her. She would give up if she was put on the block. She would give up Jared and Siri up like in a heartbeat. And I could see her to save her ass. I could see her. She's difficult. Izzy's difficult.
I posted that in the group. I said, Cameron needs to put up Izzy and Jared or Izzy and Sari. And
So
then she would start freaking out, knowing that she's going to go home. She might spill the beans.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, you got to get her
yeah,
all riled up.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Facebook
She's.
user.
I think yeah. Yeah, somebody else said, Linda said that will sing, yep, like a canary. She
Oh, for
would.
sure. To save her ass, she'll
You
do
know,
whatever.
I wonder how many producers are actually in our rooms, in all these
the
big
groups?
B rooms. Seriously.
I think people. Well, I think people go in there and spy.
Yeah, I think so.
I do. I truly. Maybe not our group right now because we're not that big. I want to get bigger so I can invite other BB, alum to come on the live.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we could do it on the podcast.
Yeah, we could do it here. Absolutely. That's what we're getting ready to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I would like to, once this gets off the ground and it starts gaining some traction and our group starts growing more.
Which, by the way, I am sharing this on Facebook right now, but there is my Facebook page. I think I have it, and I also have it on YouTube. But there is a link to the Reality TV Takeover page to get the weekly, day by day, and spoilers. And Linda's very good about getting the feed update transcripts. To get those on a daily instead of getting a Saturday night, breastfed.
Yeah.
Teachers here.
Exactly.
You really need to be in that group. And we've got some great
is this being streamed in the Reality
Yes,
TV
in the
Takeover
group, absolutely.
Awesome.
But what I'm saying is right now for a couple weeks we have this going, but to get everything, and that's right, absolutely, Linda's the best. Linda is the best.
Thank
and
you.
I mean,
who said that? It's just this Facebook user.
I don't know who said it, but I will echo that every day. And like I said, I'm here to produce this show. I'm here to co-anchor this. But Linda, really, this is your baby, and I'm not here to take this over. You have bust your ass for several. You have bust your ass for years, and and you just need to be your passion for this. Especially when we get this going and what we're doing. This isn't to take over the fact that you come over, you watch this show and you get on here and you're reading these things and you should be sleeping and you wait for Lynn to come and bother you to ask you because I haven't watched it. I mean, we love and appreciate you for what you do,
Oh,
and
Antonia, hi, baby.
Yeah,
girl.
thank you so much. And like I said, you are truly. And so I will make sure that you guys in the group get the permission to next time you need to just give the permission in the group that your name can show up on StreamYard. It's your privacy is private until you give StreamYard permission for them to stream your name on here, that you're private right now. But we'll change that for next week.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, we've been talking about doing this for a while.
2 years now. We have been talking about
2
this.
years.
And I told you should have been on your own.
Go out on, remember?
Yeah, I've been telling you for 3 years that.
On my own. 3. I've been there. I was there for over 5 years.
Oh God, yes. But I've been telling you 3 years, because actually 4 years, because I'm going on 5 years, and I was hounding you for 4 years. And like I said, it's happening. And the show, and so tell me, are you finding it better to go to Pluto, or are you finding it better to go to Paramount for watching the feeds? Let's talk about that real quick.
I only did Pluto one time.
Okay.
And it was perfectly fine.
Okay.
So I was using Pluto. We need to share in our pages a live discussion. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, this is the other thing, you guys. On Saturday nights, if you want us to do this a little bit later, depending on, because it's 8:30, 9:30.
That was Jamesy.
Jamesy. Yeah. I watch Pluto. Okay. So like, if you guys want us to come an hour later on Saturday, we can do that. And I was also thinking that on Thursdays, we could probably come later live. We can do a couple different things later. There's not a problem there. I want to
Yeah.
make this easier for Linda because her passion, and we want to play the good cop, the bad cop in a lot of this, because Linda's passion is one thing and I'm on the other spectrum, and we're going to have so much fun with this. We just want you guys to know that at the end of the day, we do get passionate and we get pissed off like you guys do about who wins, doesn't. But at the end of the day, really, this is a way of us getting away from our own reality. But this shouldn't get us really pissed off that, you know, we don't like it when we see people getting so upset at each other, and it's just for fun.
Well,
Really,
yeah.
you know,
you want to get
this is
pissed off
family.
at the-
That's right. This is
Right,
family.
Exactly.
You know, and we should be able to disagree, agree to disagree, and still have fun here. So that's what we love about this. You can also go live with Dancing of the Stars. Yeah, groups. Yep. With
I think Paige. I thought Paige was. Is she going to go live for DWTS anyway?
Oh,
You
nice.
know, it's. I.
And you know what I'd love to do, Linda? I'd love to get the other admins so that everybody can meet the admins. And I'd love for them, even next Saturday, if they can, to come on. So people could, you know, again, we're going to do a lot with this because, you know, and to commend Linda for what she's done. And I want to do a lot with this. And so, but we're just starting it right now. And we are excited the fact that there are other shows coming and, you know, little
Survivor,
experts.
Baby.
Survivor, yes. I mean, just really, really excited about all of this. And we
What's
just,
up, Aaron?
you know, hi, Aaron. And so we're just excited to bring this out like this to you guys and to show you that we have a little bit more power because this is an app outside of Facebook that we gave permission to our group. So we can swear a little bit. We can have a little bit of fun.
I love it.
And we can do stuff in here being the admins. So, and we want to be able to feature you guys, and we want to be able to have little videos of your feedback and stuff, because this is not fun without.
We can have, you know what? You know how they do badges?
Yes.
In the Facebook groups, we can do that. We can have every once a month have member of the month or
and you know what's really cool, once we have everybody's name on here, we will randomly send you a message to come on stage live with us to have a discussion on something. So we're really going to have it's going to be really participation and have you guys be a part of this. So we are excited.
Page shareable.
Yeah.
iClick can go
yes, they can. And I've been trying to get her.
That's so funny. Well, they're not iClick anymore. You know, when I've been good, I haven't said anything really bad about them.
You don't have to. No.
People know. And for me.
Well, I'm glad you're looking forward to this because I've been looking forward to this. We've been talking about it.
Now,
and like I said,
interrupt me. I was talking.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Linda. Linda.
I knew we have to go back.
Go ahead, Linda. You could talk over this. Go.
I can't. I'm laughing. Oh, you're.
I'm going to keep that in there.
Yeah, you should.
I'm going to.
Am I the only who voices what? Oh, I don't know. Our voices keep going in and out.
Well, we're gonna get Linda's voice in there a little bit better. So, but anyways, you guys,
we just jumped. I don't even remember what the hell I was gonna say.
You see, it wasn't that important.
You talk about me having passion. I do it for the members.
Mm-hmm.
I would miss it if I didn't do it. And when, you know, it all came to a head before Big Brother started, I was like, what the hell am I going to do? So, like, for this 25th celebration for Big Brother, I streamed it on my private Facebook page. And I guess somebody said that, I stole people, and I shared it in their group because I was still a part of them. And I do it for the members. I care about them. You know, and if I wasn't doing it, I'd be lost, you know, but if I couldn't do it, that'd be one thing. But if I can do it, that's why this group, was really important to me to create, so we all had a place to go, you know,
Yeah.
and I could do the lives. And I always tell people, listen, if you, anybody else that has done lives before, whatever, if you want to do a live for, like, say, The Amazing Race, and I have another girl in here, Paige, she's admin, I don't know where is my girl Paige, she can you know, come on
Thank you,
and jump
sweetie.
on and do lives.
Somebody has to go.
Okay.
Well, I think,
Aaron, love you guys.
well, you see, you are loved, and like I said, I'm going to work on everybody getting authorized on StreamYard. We'll fix that. And you see, people really do love you, Linda, and appreciate you. And thank you.
Well, I appreciate them. Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
Yeah, well, no, you need to know, and that's, you know, we slapped this all on together, and it's and the biggest thing is you just got to start somewheres, and that's what we did today. We just started
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And starting today, it's only going to get better because I have a lot of fun plans with this, and
I
it doesn't
can't
start
wait.
without it doesn't start without you guys. And if you've ever seen any of my shows, you have no idea what you guys are in for. But it all takes participation with you guys. No one stole anyone. We're free to go where we want to do. Amen, sister. Thank you, Kelly.
You're absolutely right. You know what? Even when I was, and I don't want to keep bringing them up, but even
No.
when I was working with them, I was in Big Brother Rants and Giggles and
Yep.
Big Brother, you know, another
Yeah.
Big Brother page, Survivor, the same
Exactly.
thing. People,
And-
you could be in 10 different groups. What does it matter?
Right, because at the end of the day, all we all want is the answer when we're looking for it. And who's going
But
to
it's
post it
What
first?
bothers me, it's like, no, there are proper. No, they're not. You don't own people.
No.
And almost everybody that's in the group I invited were friends on Facebook. I'm not a bad person, you know.
No, of course you're not.
You know what I mean? I really struggled for a couple. You can, if Jamesy is still in here, he'll tell you.
Yeah.
Mentally, I was struggling. I was
Yeah.
flipping.
No, you were
out
taking it
because
personal. And you don't have to take any of
I
this personal.
was.
Yes, I
was
know.
very
And
much
that-
taking it personal.
Right. And
Because
that's the
I
thing.
volunteered
Yep.
my time. I wasn't getting paid. If I was getting paid, that's one thing,
Right.
you know. But then, you know what? I honestly looked at it as that would take the fun out of it,
Right.
because then
Right.
I feel like I'd have to do it.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
Yep. Well, Linda, I don't know about you, but I had fun with this, and I didn't even do an
I
outro
love
for
it.
this. I think this was great. I
only gonna get
apologize
better,
for you guys not getting the live discussion. Keep me going. It's been great therapy now
Is
that I'm
that-
fighting cancer. God bless you. I hope you
is
feel
that
better.
Mary
It's the
Beth?
best medicine. And I'm so glad that you're here. And again, thank you so much, you guys, for participating. We'll make sure that the link for you guys to get your names on here. We want to acknowledge you. We
Yes,
appreciate you
please.
being here. We're one happy, fun family. And don't be surprised in the group when I ask you to be my partner in crime, because anybody that knows me, I ask people to be my partner in crime to do some fun stuff, because I love surprises, and that's
I would love
you,
that.
You've seen my interviews and you see the things I do.
Your podcast, I love it. I love watch. I don't always get to see them at that time. I hate that. I like to, you know, be chatting in your live and your podcast, but I mean, I always try and go back and watch them.
Yeah.
You and Brian, is it Brian, right?
Yeah, Brian.
He's
I've got a lot. It's all Lynn and somebody else always.
Yeah.
So you guys, thank you so much. This is just the beginning of a really fun time, and it takes a village. It takes people that just want to have fun and make a difference, and you guys are all part of that. So I don't even have an outro, so I feel real naked, but you know, that's okay. This is just exciting. We're going to be here every Saturday night, God willing, and we're just going to have fun with, you know, bring topics to us and all sorts of stuff. We're just going to, you know, as this goes on, and luckily it's going to go to November, we're going to have a bunch of stuff to talk about. We're going to bring other admins here. We'll bring other people that participate during the week. I mean, by the end of the season, we're going to know each other really well, and we're going to have lots of laughs. I always love bringing the bright side of things. So at the end of the day, we're going to have the discussions, but we're going to leave the table being better for it. And, you know, and just love you guys already. So thank you so much for being here. Okay.
Oh,
So-
Carlos, that was you. Okay,
And
because
Carlos.
I have another
Aw.
Facebook member that has cancer too. I know, Carlos. I think
Carlos.
about you often.
Okay.
I do. I try to check in on the members. If I don't
Yes.
see somebody for a few days and they don't like comment or like or anything, for sure.
Prayers.
I will private message them and
Aw.
make sure that they know that I'm thinking of them.
That's right. We are
Carlos,
thinking about you.
you're gonna do well. I mean,
That's
hey,
right.
you know what? I'm a 4-time cancer survivor.
Yep.
4 times. 4.
There you
So,
go.
You know
There you
what?
go.
It's the power up here. It's mind over matter.
Absolutely.
Say your mind is the strongest part of the cancer.
And
honestly.
and believe it or not, that's why the reality TV
And prayer.
takeover is and this whole reality of getting away from what you're going through to get into something like this is nice. Because sometimes you
Yes.
realize the shit people do for money, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're
You don't
crazy.
have it so bad. All right. Linda, I
All right,
love you. God
guys.
bless you. Stay right there. And you guys,
Okay.
we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. We'll see you next
Bye.
Saturday. Bye.